thank you guys so much for being here today. I'm actually born and raised in Baltimore, so it was amazing to see. It was nice seeing Lafayette and Hip Hop Food Chicken, all the scenes and sights. And West Baltimore is very familiar to me. I have family and friends around the area. But I wanted to ask, two sets of questions. Number one, broadly to everyone, favorite place to film in Baltimore. Would love to know. Also, number two, how hard was it to get the dialect down? Because I know it's a specific type of language that we use and sound, but I'd love to know from the actors, how hard was it to get the dialect down?
My favorite place to film. I don't remember, so I'm gonna do the dialect question. It was difficult, but only because Baltimore is a very specific accent. One of our producers, the incredibly talented, our fearless leader, Caleb Pinkett, he said earlier today or yesterday, sometime during the weekend, that Baltimore is one of the only American accents where you hear it and you immediately know that it's Baltimore. And even while I was watching it, I was sort of picking it apart a little bit, sort of due to some opinions on social media. They were like, they saying finna too much, I don't know. So, it was difficult. We had a dialect coach that we worked with, and also being immersed into the culture, into the environment, had a big thing to do with the way that it came across on the screen. Hopefully it was as authentic as possible. So.
Yeah, pretty much what he said. Again, the first part of the question, I don't know how to answer that. But the second part of the question, yeah, when it came to the dialect, it was difficult and easy. It was both. It was getting to know the accent, getting to know like the vernacular and everything. And then the second part was just exploring Baltimore, talking to people, talking to different Baltimoreans, and just talking to different Baltimoreans and just getting how they talk and the way they say things. That was it for me.
Yeah, they pretty much covered it. They got a crazy accent. They say Doug instead of dog, and you, I don't know. They got a crazy accent, but to answer your first question, I don't know how to
We filmed West Baltimore, yeah.
It was everywhere.
100% of the movie was shot in West Baltimore.
Facts.
So I only filmed in the house, but exactly, yeah, living room definitely. And the second part of the question was, it was like I said, it was hard and easy at the same time because I'm kind of from the area and I don't really know. My brother says I kind of have a Baltimore accent. I don't know. So it was kind of hard and easy for me, but I really enjoyed it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not have to use the accent. But I picked it up at the end, like school. And I always say yeah, and I always say yo after every two letters, like, yeah, what's up, yo, how you doing, yo? I'm doing good, yo. Yeah, that was fun. I think my favorite place to shoot was the highway because they locked it up for me and I could do whatever I wanted. And that was very, very fun. And where we did the chasing. It's right there, it's right behind Lafayette, that whole area there. So next to the train tracks. So that whole area, yeah, like everybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, like literally behind this area that we could lock the whole thing for us to play, and that was fun.
Yeah, how did a guy from Puerto Rico hear about this whole scene and what made you want to shoot it as a movie?
Well, I mean, the world, the universe in and of itself is really appealing. I think it's very exciting. But more than that, it was very personal for me. Coming from Puerto Rico being a marginalized island in and of itself, I always wanted to tell stories about Puerto Rico. Especially belonging to the States but not being a part of and you know, you have Hollywood and the whole industry here, independent cinema, that makes a lot of movies. In Puerto Rico, they go to shoot a lot, but we don't really make movies. And so in order for me to be able to tell my story, I had to find my story in other stories. And when I got the script, I was able to see a big part of what it's like to be me, and you know, people like me put into paper. So being able to tell a story about Baltimore, it literally felt like I was telling a story about Puerto Rico also. You know, people that want to get out of the streets, people that have hopes and dreams, and that, you know, the system is constantly oppressing them and criminalizing everything they do. So for me, it was the perfect way to be able to tell that story. And that's why when I went there, I felt very comfortable because it was almost the same energy. Yes, it's hard, it's a tough place, but once you get through the hard cracks of it, you see humans, you see people that are super welcoming, hospitable, and we became really good friends with most of the people there, and we still get along together. Like, so I didn't see a difference when it came to the relationships. Yeah.
So, for my question, I just want to say, you kids blew me away. Like,
You're the best.
you guys are awesome. The chemistry was great. Speaking of chemistry and everything, as an aspiring filmmaker, I was really blown away by the intimacy and the visceralness behind this movie, particularly in the bank rob, the when you rob the store at the
Yeah,
end.
the convenience store.
The way that scene was put together just hit me. And I was just wanting to ask, what was the process behind that scene? Well, for you and for the actors, like, what was that like? How was it? What was your approach to filming it?
Yeah. Do you want to answer that one?
Filmmaker, director.
Yeah. Well, I did my research into all the possible films that I could reference in a way or play sort of an homage. We often talk a lot about Boys in the Hood, Pig, for example, Jews. I think. I don't know. Also like Stand By Me, as far as for like the relationship between friends, Goonies, for example, that's also a really good one. But I went to other films like more European, like A Prophet, and the way they almost approached it in as natural as possible. Like if I could have done it in real time with one camera, I would have done it. But because of a lot of, you know, you had the VFX, it would have blown up. I really wanted to give that urgency throughout, and the element of surprise. Also, the fact that when you're there and you're not paying attention, you get shot from the back. Like, I wanted the viewer to have the same experience that the kids would have. And same thing happened when like walking down from the bathroom outside the house. Like that whole wonder, when I first, this was my first time like getting inside a row house, for example. And just to notice how the whole architecture plays out. And me, I studied architecture, and having the whole spatial awareness of things, I really wanted to immerse the viewer into what it's like to live in such a confined space. The same thing when going to the Sunday ride. As you walk and you explore and you're like, you're absorbing the whole thing, I wanted to do the same thing, give everybody the same experience I had when I went to a ride for the first time. So pretty much trying to be honest, as authentic as possible, with a sense of intimacy and immersion. That was throughout the whole process of the movie. That's what we were really aiming for. We wanted to be very authentic, and we don't want it to be superficial. And I feel like those designs, the visual language that I designed with Kate Arizmendi, who major props to her because she also like made it happen. She came with a sensibility and with an expertise that elevated everything that we could have thought of. And you know, like you said, the performances of these kids really made it easy for me. So.
What was your favorite part about putting together this film?
My favorite part of putting together this film? Well, I think working with them was everything. Yeah, working with them. This is like a cast and an energy and a chemistry and on Shay. It was something that I could have never. Any director will hope for that, and they made it so easy for me. They didn't only step to the plate because it is an emotionally charged film, but they were able to also add to whatever was on the paper. They brought their own thing, they brought their own backstories, we talked about it. They already knew who these characters were before coming to set. And I felt like the process of like, oh, we're trying to discover it. Yeah, you discover things along the way, but they already had the characters nailed to the T. So they made it so easy for me that I could focus on the other part, which is like making them look good.
Our favorite part?
Working with me?
Yeah, working with the amazing Angel, man, something. It's everything, man. In generality, it was just a great experience, man. Just overall, it was just a very full and immersive experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was great, and hopefully the fun and the joy that we had and experienced while making the film transcended onto the screen. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, pretty much what he said. If I had to pick a moment, it would probably be like the first 2 weeks of shooting, because we were all figuring each other out. We were figuring Angel and like the crew and the cast and the rest of the cast out. And that was really fun. We got to play off each other. We got to know our strengths and our weaknesses. So that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I just think the whole thing really. I think just being in Baltimore and just seeing how people live out there and their culture and just being around them and how they really just graced us with open arms and all the writers from out there. And yeah, like you said, the first 2 weeks and we got to get to know the crew and Steve and everyone. So like, I don't know, I really just think it was the whole thing, the whole experience, and hard help.
I loved working with everybody. That, and I loved the entire vibe on set with all of the equipment and cast and crew, and just everybody there to help make this movie what it is was just a great experience for me, and I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I couldn't put it in better words.
I've only got time for one more, man.
How old are you guys?
Well, I'm 16. When we shot this, I was 14. But I'm 16 now. Everyone's like, oh, man. I can't believe it either. I'm 16.
I'm 15. When we shot this, I was 14. I was 14.
Yeah, I'll be 16 in March. But yeah, we was all 14 when we shot this.
I'm 12 now, but when we shot it, I was 10, 11, around that age, somewhere in there. But I'm 12 now.
I was 35 and today I'm 27.